Hi lovelies, welcome and welcome back to Favorite Talkmate. My name is Sally and today's video is quite simple. I'm taking you guys to the lakeside city where we are going to make omena. The first thing when making omena ya PhD is to remove the heads. As you can see in this video, I am removing the head because in my family we believe that the head of omena contains soil, and it's this soil which makes many people despise omena. So for this reason we are getting rid of all the heads. I mean, these heads got nothing on us, and you can see I am just putting the clean omena on this other side, on this other plate, and this headless omena is what is going to graduate into omena ya PhD. Okay, so next, after doing this, we are just going to, throw away the heads. If you have chicken at home, you can feed them with the heads. If you have a cat, if you have a dog, I mean, no need to waste. After that, we're going to boil our omena. Boil it for around 15 to 20 minutes, depending on your instincts. Again, cooking is just an art. I mean, myself, I've said this repeatedly, I listen to my ancestors when cooking. So boil it until you feel like it is ready. The second secret to cooking omena ya PhD is do not use fresh oil. Use oil that you had used before. For example, the oil that I'm using here, I had previously used it to fry fish, and therefore this is the best oil for omena ya PhD. Let your oil cook a little bit, after which add some onions. Another secret to omena ya PhD, you need lots of onions. Like, you need to be generous with this omena. Give it generosity. Be generous. When you're talking PhD, you're very generous, so you give your all. It's the same with omena ya PhD. Give it your all. Be very generous. Put as many onions as you can, but I didn't say finish your onion stock in the house. Okay, so after this, you're just going to see our onions are going to be caramelized. Kizungu ni kubwa. Kizungu ya PhD kama omena ya PhD. Okay, let your onions caramelize. Add in some salt. Again, listen to your ancestors as you put the salt. Omena does not need many spices. Utaharibu omena ya bure. Just salt. If you're a chili person, salt and chili is enough. Wachana na spices mingi utaweka kwa pilau, not in omena. Okay, and after this, again, you need to add in some tomatoes. Again, generosity is the word here in our omena ya PhD. Guys, put in some onions. You can see my onions are really fresh onions. Actually, I just got them from the market yesterday. They are dripping with goodness. Oof, they are so juicy. Stir in the onions and leave it for a while. Okay, cover your onions for a while, and before you do that, just add in some chili. I mean, wengine wetu tunapenda fere kwa ubare. Okay, so don't forget to put in your chili, and then cover. Okay, cover and let it simmer. Okay, so that's just exactly what we are going to do right now. Well, after covering your omena, you can do something, you can wash whatever you just use. Just let it simmer. Let the tomatoes and the onions intermarry in there and cook themselves. And after a while, come and check what's going on. At this point, you'll notice that the tomatoes are already becoming soggy and all the juices are being brought out. So what you need to do is just bonda. I don't know whether there's an English word for that, but smash. Oh, smash. Okay, smash your tomatoes. Okay, and after that, you remember the omena that we previously boiled? Now it's time to dip it in here. Okay, that water that we used to boil the omena should not come in here because that water pia iko na ukali kwa umbali. Okay guys, so you have to get rid of the previous boiling water. Right now all we need is omena. Another thing, if you're boiling omena, this is how you should remove omena from the water, because huko chini ya maji there is some soil. Okay, we don't want that soil coming coming in here. We are not chicken, we don't have gizzards to filter our soil, guys. So just use something to take the omena from the cooking pot. Usimwage kama venye unamwaga maji kwa besheni. Don't do that. Just remove your omena so that the soil that's there can settle there, and after that give it some good stir, you know, just stir your omena. At this point omena yetu imeshafika level ya degree. Okay, we are now at degree level. You know, from degree you move upwards, you can't come backwards again. So just give it some good stir and relax. Okay, after such a nice stir, again you need to cover your omena for a while, after which you bring in the main ingredient yenye inatufikisha sasa kwa level ya masters, and this is cream. Okay, like this is what takes us to masters, and it's going to shoot us all the way to PhD level. Okay, so guys, you need cream, milk cream. Like, cream will change your life. Kama hujui kupika tafuta tu cream. Cream changes, it changes your life, guys. If you're intolerant to dairy products, I'm sorry, maybe this video is not for you, but for those of us who love milk and etc, this cream is what will take you to masters level. Okay, so at this point our omena imeshafika level your masters. You can see I am just stirring it right now. The video is not so clear because the steam coming from this our nice omena is interfering with the lens. Okay, so we are just stirring the cream, after which you need to let it sit and simmer on low heat. Okay, you can see that I didn't use all my cream because I also don't want too much cream. After all, too much of anything is dangerous. Okay, so just let it simmer, let the omena absorb the goodness. At this point we are ready from masters. We have started the journey to our PhD degree, and then just cover and let it sit for a while. Don't let it sit for too long, because remember, this is cream, this is milk, anything can happen. It can start sticking on the pan. Okay, so once your gut tells you that you need to go and stir the omena, listen to your gut feeling and go and stir your omesh. Okay, give it some good stir again and let it sit again for a while. You know, let it cook, let it absorb all the good. Be generous with the time that you're allowing this omena to sit on the cooking pot. Okay, just generosity is key here. And oh, my ancestors have asked me to add more salt, because apparently the salt that I added previously is not enough, so I have just added some little more salt because I need a little bit more flavor, you know, generosity. But pia usisahau weke chumvi nyingi paka ushindo kukula food. Why are you cooking this food for? You need to eat it. Your ancestors will not eat it for you. Okay, so yeah, let's just let it sit again for a while before you come and check up on it. At this point, ladies and gentlemen, I can feel it in my bones that this omena is ready. Okay, so now we have graduated to the PhD level, and now we're just waiting for our graduation gown and cape or hat, whatever it's called. Okay guys, let me tell you something. Hii omena ya PhD haikwagi omena ya kukulwa ASAP. The secret to such omena, don't eat it immediately. I have cooked this omena right now, but it's for supper. Okay, let it sit down. Then later in the jioni, come serve it with your ugali and enjoy.